What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video. So today we are checking out the AMG S63 Coupe. We're going to show you guys how to set this up for a stage 5 shift pattern and tune. We're going to show you guys a stage 6 shift pattern and tune, and then we're going to do a review on the car and then show you how to set this up to make it be awesome for live racing. So if you have the car 100% maxed out with all the stage 6 and all the fusion parts, this is how you're going to do it. And then we'll move over to stage 5 in just a second. But this video is brought to you by Nitro for CSR. I'm using his account because I don't have this maxed out on my account yet. Thank you, Nitro. After this, we'll move over to stage 5, but nitrous all the way to the left when it's 100% maxed out. Final drive down to 2.23 and tire pressure right about 8 psi. Okay, so we're going to try and get pretty much a perfect start, then shift second third right after we launch, second third nitrous. All right, all good shifts after that. Very easy car to drive once it's maxed out. 3 2 1 go. Second third nitrous, fourth, fifth. And I shifted into fourth just a little bit too early, but you guys get the idea, right? You guys get the idea. It probably could have ran just a little bit faster if I wouldn't have messed up my shift pattern. But there we got an 8.017, and it should run like a 7.9 something if you get it just perfect. But that's how we do it maxed out. Let's go ahead and switch over to stage 5, and we'll show you how to do it on stage 5. So this is how we're going to tune it and shift it when the car is set up for stage 5. We're still going to have our nitrous all the way to the right. Wait, that's the left. All the way to the left. Final drive down to 2.46, and tire pressure is going to be 26 psi. We got a 53 and a 47. So this is stage 5 only with all the fusion parts installed. That'll give us a dyno of a 9.539, and the tires change drastically when we change the parts. So remember, you can't always copy people's tunes unless your parts match theirs exactly. If you don't know how to tune a car, check out my tuning playlist. Just go to my channel, scroll down to see playlist, and check out the tuning playlist. We got amazing tuning videos over there. Now, as far as the shift pattern on stage 5, nothing actually changes, all right? 3 2 1 go. Second third nitrous, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, and that's all she wrote. All right, very easy to drive this car. And there we got a 9.501. The last run was a 9.471, so every run's a little different. If you don't launch it just perfect, or you don't shift it just the right spot, it changes the time, right? So it is what it is. We're not perfect. We are a human. We don't have a machine set up to shift for us like some people do. So we're going to vary a little bit from time to time. But anyways, let's go do a little review on the car, and then we'll show you how to set it up for live racing. So let's do a little review on the car, and then we'll show you guys how to set it up for live racing. All right, so maxed out, this car can do something like a 7.96 something. All right. 61, 65, something like that if you launch it and drive it just perfect. Top speed 359 miles per hour, 0 to 60 in 0.8, 0 to 100 in 1.3. So bottom line is those numbers are decent, not super fast. Okay, I noticed you can get it to beat dyno time by just a little bit on a stock tune like this. I don't know, it's an okay car. Nothing too terribly special, but pretty good. But when we show you the live racing setup, that's what's really going to make this car shine. Yeah, if you don't have a good live racing car, you might want to upgrade this one and set it up for live racing like I'm about to show you, because it's a so-so car that's going to become an amazing live racer if you set it up just like this. To make this thing amazing at live racing, you're going to set the engine to stock, no upgrades on the engine. Turbo, we're going to put the turbo back to stock. All right. Turbo on stock. No upgrades. Intake. No upgrades. Nitrous. Stage 2 only. We're on a stage 2 nitrous. A body. Refit the body to stock. tires refit down to stage 3, transmission refit down to stage 4, and now let's show you guys how to tune it. So nitrous still all the way to the left, final drive 3.35, and tires on 26 psi. We got a 53 and a 47. Now we'll show you guys how to drive it. We got a dyno of a 12.312, and we can adjust the transmission just a little bit if we want to change that lobby. If we can get it to 12.4 or a 12.2, that would be a little bit better. So you can kind of adjust your transmission if you need to. But for now, we're just going to show you how to run it like this. So our goal is not to beat the dyno time with these low performance point high evo tunes. It'll get us into a slow lobby with a few upgrades, and we won't have to beat the dyno time to win the live races. If you do beat the dyno, it's going to move the car into a faster lobby, and we don't want that. So bottom line, just a very standard shift for this. And then we'll talk about tuning it for a different lobby after this. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. And this should run very, very close to the dyno time, right? This should run really close to whatever the dyno is. We don't want to beat the dyno. Remember, that's very important on this type of live racing setup. There we got a 12.304, and our dyno was a 12.312. So we did beat the dyno by a little bit, which means not a bad idea to downshift before you cross the finish line. Now let's check this out. So live racing lobbies are about every 0.2 of a second. So we really want to be about a 12.2 or a 12.4. So we're going to adjust the transmission and see if we can get it down to one of those. So here we go with a 12.399, which is really, really close to a 12.4. And that gives us just like a little bit of a this and that. So we got it on 290 right now. So all we did is adjust our transmission to get into a different lobby. We want to be right at the bottom of the lobby. So 12.2, 12.4, 12.6, 12.8. One of those numbers. You don't want to be in the middle because the lobby starts at every 0.2 of a second. So being right at the fastest part of a lobby is important. All right, so check this out. 3, 2, 1, go. Second nitrous, third, fourth, fifth. So our goal is to run 12.4 exactly. That's what we want to see here is an exact 12.4. And if we run too fast, then we just slow down a little bit. So that time we ran 12.382, which means we did beat our dyno time. This car should destroy everybody in live racing. Remember, slow down a little bit before you cross the finish line. As long as you know you're going to win, slow down, okay? That'll keep you from beating the dyno time, and it will keep your car from being pushed into faster and faster lobbies where it can't win anymore. So that's how you're going to set this thing up for live racing. As far as Tempest goes, this car with enough upgrades should be able to beat Tempest 1, Tempest 2, Tempest 3, all that good stuff. So bottom line, this is a decent car with a really nice live racing setup. Like I said, if you don't know how to tune a car, make sure you check out my tuning playlist. That video is going to pop up on the screen, and that video is in a playlist. If you don't know how to find my playlist, go to my channel, scroll down, you'll see all the playlists. Then you can click on the tuning one to find out, learn how to tune cars and all that good stuff. If you really want to help your favorite YouTube channels out, always hit that like button and subscribe to their channels, share their videos with your friends, and if you have the time, watch the videos till the end. YouTube pays attention to all of those stats, and those will really help your favorite YouTubers out. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome.